Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scorbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. I'm sitting here in front of my office. Today is Saturday, May 14th, and the moon just shifted into Scorpio. And of course, that moon in Scorpio now is moving to its fullness. It will be full on the 16th. I believe it's like right after midnight. So maybe for some of us it'll be on the 15th. But we have, of course, that full moon lunar eclipse happening in Scorpio. The moon on the side of the south node and pretty much everything else on the side of the north node, except for Saturn, which is square the nodes, right? So we have that pressure to evaluate the past and learn from it and let go, and then move in the direction of a more peaceful, stable future. North node in Taurus. Unfortunately, or fortunately perhaps, depending on your point of view, we do have Uranus on that north node. So we're going to be brought into a new way of being, one way or the other. Maybe. Hi there, little guy. This little squirrel just keeps eating all my feet, and I come over and I'm like, stop doing it, and then I walk away, and then he comes back, because I've come to the realization that none of the critters in this yard are afraid of me. Hi there, little one. Hello. Hi there. Oh, so cute. I don't know, maybe that's why they're not afraid of me. So there's a couple of aspects coming up. We have Venus making a conjunction to Chiron. I believe that's actually exact tomorrow. But Venus has been moving through Aries, and after her conjunction with Jupiter, that was the nicest thing that happened, I think, for her. But there was a lot of difficult path before that. But she comes together with Chiron in Aries, the wounded, we could call it the wounded masculine, or the wound of aggression, or the wound associated with our identity, how we define ourselves. And of course, there's all kinds of stuff going on, at least in this country, where you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't help people who are struggling with identity issues, gender, identity issues and the like. Venus comes to bring light to it, to bring love to the situation, to bring understanding, to bring a fighting spirit. Venus in Aries. We also have Mars getting closer and closer to its exact conjunction to Neptune. So it's at the end of a synodic cycle. At this point, those two planets that began back in 2020. So we have some energy of 2020 coming back around and coming to sort of bring something to peace, bring an end to something. And so we can start again once Mars makes its conjunction to Neptune and goes on another 2-year sort of journey to explore our visions, our ideals, our dreams, and in some cases our delusions. So today is kind of, with the moon in Scorpio, we're reviewing, we're feeling deeply. Scorpio sometimes doesn't share their feelings because they feel so deeply. Perhaps they're not quite ready, those feelings, to come out. But with the full moon coming up and it being an eclipse, if you can't find a way to say it, it might come out anyway. So be prepared. You do have a certain amount of agency over yourself, but not over other people. So don't be surprised if some people say some things that might be out of character or might have needed to be said for a long time, and finally it's coming out. So that's what we're kind of waiting, really. I feel like today is a little bit of a waiting game for that eclipse energy, but we can certainly feel the intensity growing within ourselves and the like. So our beautiful dogwood is now, I would say, in full bloom. Just so beautiful. Just love this tree. And when we first got here, didn't quite look this good. One of the branches didn't have any flowers on it, but we try to support our vegetation here. Look how pretty these are. They're just so beautiful. There we go. All right, guys. Well, have yourself a beautiful day. Like, subscribe. I'll be putting out another astrology of the week ahead this weekend, so keep your eyes peeled for that. I did do a reading on the eclipse, and I also looked at the eclipse on the charts of the U.S., the Ukraine, and Russia, and also the leaders of those countries. So it's pretty interesting. It's really astrologically heavy, so I know some of you aren't too into the real astrological heavy stuff, but really good information, I think, and hopefully some understanding to help us get through this very tenuous time. We are living in interesting times, for sure, somewhat dangerous times, and we need to keep our eyes open, but we also need to keep our hearts open. So all right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. I will see you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Namaste.